Everybody, and welcome to tonight's opportunity call. And tonight we are going to be sharing with you our incredible products and our amazing online business opportunity. I'm so excited for you all. Hope you enjoy it, and we're going to get started right away with our lovely Paula, who's going to tell you all about our products.
Thanks, Sara, and thank you everyone for joining us this evening. We've got a really exciting call, as we always do on a Thursday. Highlight of my week. So I just want to share our amazing Juice Plus products. Now, I first heard of them at a presentation similar to what I'm going to share this evening about 6 years ago now. And I absolutely loved what I heard, which I hope you do too. And what I loved was that all the products are backed by science. They're the most researched nutritional products in the world. I thought I was healthy, so I thought, you know, I've never supplemented my diet at all. But when I heard the health results that people were getting, as I said, that they were all completely natural, herbicide and pesticide free, better than organic, and that you can get all these wonderful nutrients in your diet every single day, just with capsules. That's what I was really interested in. I just couldn't wait to get started. And I'm so glad I did, because even though I thought I was healthy, I was always, you know, getting 2 or 3 colds every winter, picking up, other sick days, sick things going around. And I lacked energy. I think a lot of people just think it's normal to lack energy. And I certainly did. I was a busy hairdresser. And I used to just, you know, sometimes really lack concentration when I was feeling, those kind of afternoon dips. As soon as I started taking the products, I couldn't believe how much more energy I started getting from about day 2. As I said, 6 years later, I'm absolutely full of energy all the time. My skin's much better. I just feel better than what I've ever done. And even better, this is my 7th winter without 1 day sick. So I know that they're helping me, and I absolutely love them. So I will get started onto the next slide, please. So we all know that the more fruits and vegetables that we eat, the healthier we are. But unfortunately, we don't get enough fruits and vegetables into our diet. And you can see here on this slide that 87% of adults are not getting enough vegetables into their diet, and almost 60% are not getting enough fruits. Going over to the kids, it gets even worse. You've got 96% of 6 to 12-year-olds not getting enough fruits and vegetables, and over 70% of youngsters. So what the Juice Plus products help to do, what the capsules help to do with the 30 raw fruits and vegetables, which I'll go through in a second, they help to bridge the gap between what we are eating and what we should be eating, because we all know that the government, and we should know that the government recommendation is minimum 5, but you know, looking at this slide here, we're just not even hitting the 5. Next slide, please. And so here are what's in our fruits and vegetables. These are the premium capsules. So we've got these capsules here. I'll just show you some so you can see. And they have got, this is the fruit blend. So they have got 10 fruits. There, you can see the list of what there is here. Now, unlike what you normally eat, these are actually whole foods. So you're getting the whole orange, you're getting all the nutrients from all of the apple, all of the mango, all the bits that you wouldn't eat. You know, the bits that you usually peel and throw away are the bits that have got the most nutrition in. So these are whole food nutrition. Don't get confused with, vitamins and those kind of things that you see in the supermarket in Holland and Barrett, because they're not. These are whole food nutrition. They've actually got a nutrition label on them. They are, I'll just quickly run through. They go straight into, they're totally bioavailable, which means they get absorbed by the body, and they go straight into the bloodstream, and they flood the body at a cellular level with all the nutrition from all these fruits and vegetables. So what you see in the supermarket, the vitamins, the multivitamins and things like that, they're usually synthetic made. Your body doesn't recognize them, and they actually flush right through. So if anyone's ever taken a Barocca, for example, it's orange in the glass and it's orange in the toilet as well, because it's literally just gone right through you. So what you get in here is whole food nutrition. So you can see here in the vegetables, you're getting broccoli, kale, cabbage, spinach, all those leafy greens and more every single day. Now, we know that it's, they're so important to get those nutrients into our body. But, when was the last time you said you had kale and broccoli and all the others, and to get them every single day means you're getting the nutrition from them every single day. Getting onto the berries, berries are so important for our health. They're absolutely packed full of antioxidants, phytonutrients, all the things that help to keep our cells healthy, help to keep us from premature aging, help to boost our immune system, and they're fantastic for the skin, the hair, the nails, and basically every cell in the body. So you're getting berries here that you've probably never even eaten. Some of them you might not have even heard of, and you can get them in your capsules in a really, really convenient way. So you take the premium capsules, you're completely covered with a whole 30 raw fruits and vegetables every single day. Thanks, James. So this is Bill, our cranberry farmer. We've got farms all over the world that grow all of our fruits and vegetables to the highest possible standard, and that's why we choose them. And they grow them to their ripe nutrition. So unlike the fruits and vegetables you see in the supermarket that have to be picked like weeks before they're actually ripe, because they need to be transported to wherever they're going to end up, and they need to sit in the supermarket. So what you're actually buying, the quality isn't what it should be. You're not getting all the nutrition in, and then you go and cook them and peel them, and what I said before, take away a lot of the nutrition. But with our fruits and vegetables, they're grown to their peak ripeness. They're then juiced at a speed that keeps the nutrition in. They then take away the water, the sugar, and the fiber, so they're completely safe for people with diabetes, because they haven't got all that sugar in there. And what is left is, and then they dry them at a temperature that keeps all that nutrition in as well. And what you're left with is all those essential nutrients, like the micronutrients, the phytochemicals, all the things that help to keep our bodies healthy. And they're put into the capsules. An absolute genius way of getting all that nutrition into your body every day and helping to keep your body healthy. Thanks, James. So as well as the capsules, we've got this amazing program called the Healthy Starts for Families program. This is for anyone who've got any children or children in their family, like maybe it's a niece or nephew as well. And basically, Juice Plus are hugely passionate, not just for everyone, and believe that if you start feeding children at a very young age all the nutrition they need, obviously it's giving them a really head start in their life and their health. So Healthy Starts for Families program is where if you buy the premium capsules that I've just shown you, you're eligible to get a child's absolutely free in either the capsules, depending on their age, if they're an older child, maybe a teenager, or in these little chewables here, which have got all of the fruits and vegetables in that I've just explained in the capsules, but they're put into these little sweeties. Now, I usually don't get these because they're absolutely addictive. They're so delicious. But I've got them now, and I've eaten God knows how many today. They are so delicious. So basically, your child thinks that they're eating sweets, but they're more than 5 a day with the range of all the fruits and vegetables I just mentioned. Now, we've had 1.5 million children and families all over the world taking part in this program, with a staggering 96% of them showing positive health results. Now, my daughter has taken, she started off with the chewables, now she's on the capsules for 6.5 years, like me. She started when she was 5, she's now 12, and she hasn't had one day sick since she started. So I'm hugely passionate about this as a mother, and to help sharing other families to get their children to get amazing health results as well. Thanks, James. So they're just the chewables that I've just shown you. So we can skip on, thanks. And so you can see here some of the results. So after 1 year, these are some of the results that the participants of the Children Healthy Starts for Families program are getting. So 71% of children and teenagers are eating less fast food and soft drinks. 89% are more aware of their health, 71% drinking more water, and 61% are eating more fruits and vegetables. And why is that? And that's because what you put into your body starts to crave. So if you've got a diet of, McDonald's and donuts and things like that, then your body is going to start craving more sugar and kind of junk foods. Put in all this nutrition at a cellular level, and your body just naturally starts to crave healthier foods. So don't be surprised if your child who's on these products, these wonderful products, suddenly says, like, "Mummy, Daddy, can I have some spinach? Can I have some kale?" Because it is, you can see here, it's a high percentage of children do. It really helps them. Thanks, James. So it's not just me and whoever put you on the call this evening saying how amazing they are. We are the most researched nutritional products in the world. We've now got almost 40 gold standard clinical studies backing their outstanding health benefits. And now, interestingly, with what's happening in the world at the moment, we've got 4 studies showing that they help to support the immune system. So we know with even any winter, let alone this winter, the stronger our immune system, the less chance we're going to get of being sick. So they help to support the DNA. They've got a skin study. So if you take them, don't be surprised if people start saying to you, like, "What have you done to your skin? Have you had a change your beautician?" Or, "My dad had really bad eczema for 20 years, and after 3 years of taking the capsules, it completely cleared up. 6 years later, it's still gone." Of course, we can't make any claims, but that's what happened to him. We've got a dental study. It helped to reduce oxidative stress, and they also help to reduce inflammation in the body, which is really, really essential to keep healthy and help to prevent ill health and disease as well, and more studies. Thanks, James. So if you want to see the full study, go to the person who put you on the call this evening, and they'll happily share you all the studies. So we've got our fantastic omegas as well. Now, omegas is not made in your body. You need to get it from your diet, and like fruits and vegetables, we just don't get enough. So we need to supplement it, basically. The normal omegas that you see are fish oils like omegas 3 and 6. The issues with that is you've got the toxins, you've got the plastic residues and the mercury that from the fish, and also vegetarians and vegans, and there's lots of other negative reasons why they may not be that amazing. Whereas these have got just made from plants, like all of our products. And you can see here a list of the plants that they come from. They get the oils from the plants. So we basically go straight into the sea, get the algae plant, and get the oil out of it. So we miss out the fish, which is what you normally get it from the fish, and we go straight to the source. And unlike 3 and 6, we've actually got a blend of 5 omegas. You've got 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And the benefits of omegas are they're fantastic for brain health, eye health, cardiovascular health, your joints, your skin, hormones, and basically every cell in your body is going to benefit from omegas. I highly recommend them as well. Thanks, James. So we've got our complete as well, and these are basically what complete means is it's a complete meal. So any of these products here, if it was on a plate, would be a highly nutritious meal. It would have everything your body needs for a highly nutritious meal. So we've got protein, plant protein, 19 grams of plant protein in the shakes. You've got carbohydrates from root vegetables. You've got the right amount of fats, vitamins, and minerals. And you can choose a chocolate bar or the mixed fruit. The chocolate bar is absolutely delicious. You could never believe that it's full of superfoods. We've got the soups. I have one of these every single day. They're so delicious and so easy to make. You can put it either in with some milk in a pan, make it creamy, or I actually just pour it in a cup with some hot water, and I've got a mug full of superfoods in, like, you know, a few seconds basically. And then we've got our shakes, which you commonly make a shake. Fantastic for breakfast, really healthy breakfast, gives you all the nutrition to give you a good start for the day. Or you can replace up to 2 meals a day if you want to lose a bit of weight or a lot of weight. People get absolutely amazing results with the shakes. And they give you lots of energy and people feel fantastic. They're vegan, like all the products. They've got they're gluten-free, low GI. So I couldn't recommend these enough, and they're so delicious as well. Thanks, James. And our lift is, well, uplift now is, I can't find it, it's on here somewhere. These are our natural energy drinks. So if you just want that extra pick me up, just middle of the afternoon slump or whatever it is, whatever time it is where you just think, God, I just really need to go feel better. This is absolutely fantastic. And the best thing about it is it's all natural, like all of our products, and they're made from plants, mango, guava, and lemon peel, which gives you all the essential B vitamins, completely natural caffeine from, I don't know how to say, I think it's yerba mate plant. And you don't have the chemicals, you don't have the added sugars, and super healthy, and it just puts you to where you should be, and then you feel you've got energy for, like, you know, hours and hours. I absolutely love these. And that's it. Thanks, James. So there we go. We've got all the products there. We've got the capsules for, I call them my nutritional safety belt. They're just a daily support for you and your family. You've got the complete nutritionally balanced meal or meal replacement if you want. We've got our uplift for performance and natural energy. So if you haven't tried the products, I highly recommend you give them a go. You're going to benefit. You're definitely going to benefit. All the science shows that you're going to benefit. Yeah, so just get back to whoever put you on the call this evening and get started. Thanks, Sara, and thanks for listening.
Thank you, Paula. You're such a superstar. I just adore your product knowledge, like inside out. Absolutely amazing. And as well, huge congratulations on your promotion. I know we're going to hear from you in a little while, so I didn't want to go into it too much. But
thank you. Cheers.
Oh, there you go. So we are now going to hear from some people who have had, you know, a great experience with the product and with the business, and they're going to tell you all about their story. So up first, we've got the lovely Caroline.
Hello.
Oh, hello, you are there. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Good. If you just want to take it away and tell us all about your journey, that would be amazing.
Okay, no problem. So I've been in the business just over a month now. Yeah, it's just been a month. And before that, I used to obviously take the products, and I tried the products, and I just absolutely, they just worked so well for me. I'm 44, I suffer really bad with menopause. I didn't really want to take the menopause medication, so I decided, I thought I'd try the products, and my hot flushes have completely gone. It's helped me with my weight loss. I've lost quite a lot of weight. My skin, my hair, my nails have grown. I just feel fantastic. So I thought, the passion that I've got for the products, I just thought I need, you know, to know more about this, joining the business. So I joined the business, and from the start, basically, I just absolutely loved it. I loved the fact that I was, you know, helping people, because obviously it's really worked for me. I just loved the fact that I was helping people journey as well as my journey, and sort of sharing my journey with them, which was fantastic. So yeah, I really, you know, I absolutely love it. So onwards and upwards, really. I absolutely love the products. I love the people I work with. I've made friends. I've got more confidence. I never ever had confidence of doing lives, but now I, you know, I quite freely do a live every day, and so it's just built my confidence, and I just feel fantastic. Really do.
You
yeah,
look
so
incredible,
that's
by
it,
the
really.
way. You look absolutely
Oh, thank you so much.
You really, really do. And it's so nice to hear from you and your experience so far. And it's like you said, when you're loving the product so much and you're, you know, getting such a great experience from them, you just automatically want to share it with others. And the business side makes perfect sense.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely love it.
Well, good luck. I'm excited to watch your journey over the coming months, and with your story, I'm sure you're going to absolutely smash it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
you. Up next, we've got Amy.
Hi.
Good.
Hello. Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Good. If you just take it away and tell us all about your journey, please, that'd be fab.
Lovely. So I started at the end of September. I'd actually never tried a product at all, but I'd seen Natalie, who's now my upline, and she was just looking so fantastic that I was like, messaged her like, what are you doing to look so great? And yeah, and then she just literally told me about the business, and she told me about the products, and I just jumped on board. So I had a really, really fantastic October. I made Partner Plus, and then I made Senior Partner. I reconfirmed my Senior Partner last month. I'm just so passionate about the products, and it's so lovely to meet people and to be part of such a really great team. We've all just got the same connection. We're all just loving the journey, I think. I go live every day. I like to show my family and what it's doing for my kids, what the uplifts are doing for my exercise. It's just been amazing. I can't get enough of it, to be honest.
That's incredible. Well done. And I can't believe that you've done your literally 2 promotions in a month and then straight on to reconfirm. That is incredible.
Yeah, I just hope it's going to carry on. I'm fingers crossed.
Oh, huge congratulations. Thank you so much for sharing that with us today. And what are your goals for the new year?
Oh, I just want more and more. I'm just and you know what, it's just so lovely. You learn something all the time, you know, different people's journeys, experiences. Oh, I just feel like, you know, it doesn't feel like work, does it? It just feels like such a pleasure. So yes, I'm so lucky.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing your story with us tonight, and I'm really excited to watch your journey and watch your business take off in the new year as well. Congratulations. Up next, we've got Teresa. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yes, you are.
Yay! Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You can just take it away.
Okay, so my name's Teresa. I'm a single mum of 2, and I'm currently at SP position. I actually started products for my own health benefits. I had a really awful 2019, and so the beginning of this year I basically started on the shakes and the fruit and veg capsules. Had them recommended to me. It was very skeptical, but you know, after a couple of weeks I felt the benefits straight away. So I thought, you know what, I need more of this. I need to know, you know, what else is out there, how I can make the most out of this. Fell in love with the product straight away. So I joined 2 months later. My results personally were amazing. I was dropping weight, I was losing inches, my clothes were falling off me, which was seriously irritating in one way, but amazing in another. And I just wanted to share the love with everybody. I was so excited about it. The one good thing I love about this business is the confidence that it gives you. It's given me such a massive confidence boost. You can work from anywhere as well. I was lucky to get away in the summer this year. I was working off the beach. I was working in the holiday house. We were in the restaurants. I was working from absolutely everywhere. and it fits in around with my family lifestyle as well, because I've got a disabled daughter, so it fits in around her appointments and her care. Part of a fantastic team. The girls are amazing, and I'm actually currently building my own team as well now. I've got 3 amazing girls on my side now. So yeah, everything's going really, really well, and I'm really excited for the new year.
That's absolutely amazing, and you've had such a quick journey as well. You're all absolutely just going like massively smashing it through your promotions. That's incredible. I've also got a disabled child, and you know, like you said, it's just been an absolute godsend, because to find, you know, a job or a work opportunity that fits around them and their appointments and everything, it's like non-existent.
Yeah, it's been amazing, and it's so nice to know that I can actually go along without feeling guilty of taking time out of work to get the permission as well. You can just go, relax, you don't have to worry, and even do a bit of cheeky work on the train on the way there and back as well, to be honest. So yeah, it's great. I'm absolutely loving it.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, and good luck. I'm sure you're going to have an incredible new year by the sounds of it as well.
So much.
Thank you. Up next, we have got our lovely Sam.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay.
Good. You just take it away, darling, to tell us all about your amazing journey so far.
All right. So I joined, when did I join? The end of July. I joined the end of July, and I had just had my little girl. Well, that's a lie. The 8th of June, I had my little girl. So a good few weeks later, I joined. So before, at the end of my pregnancy, I was pregnant through lockdown, and I live in Spain. So it was literally one of the toughest in Europe, they say. We weren't allowed out of our houses at all, like at all, for 88 days, I think I blogged. That was really rough because I was heavily pregnant and with a 3-year-old, and yeah, it's rough. And I was also coming out of postnatal depression, in the end of postnatal depression, which just everything made it rougher, basically. At the end of my pregnancy, my friend Kate, my lifelong friend Kate, she was like, oh, I'm starting this thing. Or I've started this thing, sorry. So I was so curious what the hell she was doing, because it was nothing like I'd heard of. And I was like, okay, so what you doing? And then I was like, I'll ask you again after I've had the baby, after I've done that. And I did, and she told me all about the products and what she was on and why she was on it and what it done for her, which was amazing. And I was like, right, okay, do you know what? The first thing I thought of, I want the berry capsules, because I want to like prevent, I guess, postpartum hair loss. Any of you mums will know that that's a thing 3, 4, 5 months after. And I was like, okay, I'm going to start with the berries. About 2 weeks after I started with the berries, my energy was bonkers, and I got the uplifts, all the lifts at the time as well, and they affect me quite a lot, which is great, which is why I wanted them. So that was great. So I was like, this is, if I have energy, everything else goes amazing. So I loved the berries and the uplifts. And then I think a couple of weeks after I started them, I was like, right, okay, Kate, what do I have to do? Just tell me, what do I have to do to join the business? Because obviously I was a stay-at-home mum. I've been a stay-at-home mum for 4 years with my other kid. So it's just absolutely amazing that you really do it from your phone, from anywhere. We live next to a beach, so I've done it from the beach, and it's just amazing to just be like, yeah, I'm playing with the kids, but just quickly a couple messages or reply or like, or, you know, whatever, just do a little bit of it. And it's just, I can do it with my baby, you know, if she's asleep, if she's upset, if whatever, I can do it with her on my hip, and all my lives are with her on my hip. I'd like them not to all be with her on my hip, but hey, they are, that's what it's like. And the biggest thing, everyone says the same thing, and it's so true, is your confidence. Because by the time I had my daughter, on the 8th of June, I was really, really, really depressed, really anxious, and just proper down in the dumps, basically. I had no confidence in myself, no self-esteem, no motivation, no nothing. And this, on the first day of joining the business, has completely turned that around, because first of all, the team is ridiculous. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's unreal. See you laughing. The support and the God, I'm thinking in Spanish. The animation and the cheering you on, cheering you up, like keeping you going and just supporting each other. If one of us is down, everyone else is like boosting them up, and it's just constant and all the time and lovely. And I needed that. The timing could not have been better in my life. And yeah, the best thing I've got out of joining the business is the confidence in myself. Pretty soon I got on all the other products. I don't need to tell you in which order, because I'm pretty much on everything now. The shakes really boosted my health journey, because I wanted to get rid of the baby weight as soon as possible and just feel like myself again, feel like I've got energy. I need energy with these 2 kids, and just feel like myself again, feel like myself. And the shakes were freaking amazing, and I lost weight and I'm confident again, and I honestly feel like I'm a bit like my old self way before I had kids, which is, you just lose it, don't you? As soon as you have kids, maybe not everyone, but I'm back to my mum said the other day, she was like, "You've got your mojo back." And I really like that. I was like, all right, I'll take that. So that was cool. And yeah, the support is just ridiculous. I've just hit SP, which is really cool, because it was on my vision board. And I hit it, and it was like crazy Scrabble, but I hit it fine, cool. And then a couple of days later, I realized that was on my vision board to do by the end of December. And it's like the end of November, and I was really chuffed with myself. And I don't often, you don't kind of like to go, oh, I'm so proud of myself, I'm chuffed. But actually, no, I am, and I was. So that was really cool. I will reconfirm that in December. And I'm excited that I can understand that January and December and February are probably really, really crazy with this business, and I'm really excited to be part of it, and I'm ready. Bring it. I'm ready, and I'm like caught up in the excitement of everything, and with the excitement of the team that's just non-stop. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm so grateful. And the friendships I've made in this friggin' WhatsApp group, I'm over here and I can't meet you and I will meet you, but it's just amazing just that you can create friendships like that online, basically, is what it is, isn't it? And yeah, it's great. And some of my clients as well, I'm really good friends with them already, and it's just lovely, just clicking with new people. And I'm going to stop because I could go on forever, so I'm excited about the future.
Oh, Sara, are just incredible. Honestly, you're just like a breath of fresh air. Your page, your posts, your lives, your workouts with the baby in the sling, honestly, your meals, absolutely everything. You deserve that promotion massively. You worked so hard.
Aww,
No doubt
thank you.
You'll be confirming that position this month. An amazing bonus plan for Christmas, another one ahead in your way in January. You look amazing, you feel amazing, your confidence has grown, and we can't wait to all as a team literally fly over to see you. We're coming. It's going to knock one day. Hugest congratulations, and thank you so much for sharing your journey with us tonight.
Thank you, Sara. Thank you.
Thank you. Up next, we've got our lovely Carl.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you for having me. And hi, everybody else. Wow, what momentum and what awesome stories already tonight. I've absolutely loved sitting here listening to it all. And everything that they've said happens to you when you join the business, right? So I found Juice Plus at the start of lockdown number 1. I just lost basically my entire income. I had a part-time job that made me redundant, and I had a full-time income from a self-employed business, which was exhibitions, which just completely disappeared as well. And a colleague of mine turned around and said, "Hey, well, look, I'm going to work on my online business, so why don't you have a look at it?" She explained the whole thing on a train ride journey back from Birmingham. down to London. And by the end of it, I was like, yeah, all right, I'm sold on the business side. What I wasn't sold on immediately was the products. I was like, okay, I need to try these for myself first. So I did. I tried the capsules first. And so I was very much one of the people that is mentioned in the presentation right at the beginning, of the adults that don't eat fruits, don't eat veg. I smoked too much. I drank too much. My skin was grey. I had bags. I had hair loss, which will happen anyway. But I was losing it before I wanted to. And within a couple of weeks, I was waking up very, very groggy as well. And within a couple of weeks, that was the first thing that changed. So I woke up with a clearer mindset, with a happier mind. I was suddenly being nice when I woke up, rather than waking up on the wrong side of bed every single day. And my skin was getting better. I was feeling it. So I started to share it with some friends and family. And a few of us got on to the Body Back Challenge and the 90-day Body Back Challenge, and had some absolutely incredible results. A friend of mine actually posted his results so far after 6 months, and it is unbelievable. I think he's on the call this evening as well, out there, Andre. So shout out to you, bro. You're doing an amazing, amazing job. I introduced the products to my mum and my wife, both who have a different type of dermatitis. Both of them started to see improvement, and my wife actually hasn't had a flare up in over 6 months now. And yeah, the product journeys were just incredible. And because of those journeys, we were all naturally sharing what we were doing. So as people were finding the business, they were joining the business with me to build a team. They then shared it out, and they started to build their own business. And we've had multiple promotions as well over the last 6 months. So what it's done is it's helped me create a side income and have a health journey, become actually happy and healthy and have some color in my face. And it's helped other people who are in my close friends and family have a similar kind of journey, but at their own missions, which has just been fantastic. And I highly recommend anyone on this call tries the products, tries the business. I'd recommend you join them both together, because then at least you get your first sale and some commission straight away. But it's up to you. Look, we get to operate a business around the world, and I'm very much happy that I get to do that and earn myself some commission from having an amazing journey. But thank you very much for listening and having me on the call, and I look forward to the rest of the stories from the evening.
Thank you, Carl. Amazing as always. And I'm so with you on that, because I actually joined the business and the products together on the same day. And obviously with our business, it really is about sharing your own journey. We share people rather than salespeople. And I think the reason that my business took off so quickly was because I shared my journey authentically. So I am totally with you that I would really agree. Both together, dive in at the deep end and just go full throttle. Thanks so much, Carl.
Cheers, take care.
Up next, we've got our lovely Paula, our house product expert, who's just hit an incredible promotion to senior sales coordinator.
Oh, thanks, Sara. It's about time.
You well deserve it, absolutely.
Yeah, so what should I say? Can you hear me?
Yeah, tell us all about your journey, Paula, and how you got to SSC.
Okay, so yeah, I like you and Carl. I started as soon as I heard the products, I was like, right, I've got to take them. Like I said just before, but I was also looking for a business opportunity, because my background was in hair and beauty. I owned a successful salon for 15 years, and the lease had just come to an end just a couple of years before. And I was really searching for something that would give me flexibility. I owned my salon with my twin sister, so we kind of did a job share. So I didn't work full time anyway. So I didn't want to start a new salon, because I knew that I'd have to start right at the bottom, working loads of long hours, put in probably £50,000, and I just didn't want all the risks. I'm a single mum, so to me, the most important thing was to find something where I could be there for my daughter. So 2 years later, I was still searching for something, and then the Juice Plus opportunity came along. And I just remember sitting at an event and just thinking, tick, 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 tick. It just absolutely ticked every single box of what I was looking for. Freedom, you can work for yourself, there's no overheads, there's no commuting, there's no childcare, no boss, all those kinds of things. So I joined, but I also still had my kind of my private hairdressing that I was doing. So to me, I wasn't kind of like diving in looking to kind of, make a fortune kind of thing, because I still had another income. But I wanted something that could kind of give me the lifestyle that I wanted, which it did. So alongside with what I was doing, this business has allowed me to be there for my daughter every single day. So from the age of 5 to kind of 12, not that she needs me now to take her to school, but I've been able to take her to school, pick her up, have every single day of all the school holidays. I've never, ever needed childcare. I've been able to work, I can't remember who was saying before, but I've been able to work from the beach in Thailand and Bali and Dubai and all places like that, because I love traveling. So I could just, take my phone with me and sit and work on the beach. And so I've absolutely loved this journey. I love the company, I love the people, I love the friendships, I love the community. I mean, even like through lockdown, obviously I haven't been able to do my hairdressing. So this business has been an absolute godsend. I mean, without this, I wouldn't have had another income, because I didn't qualify for kind of any government kind of help. And I've had this business, so I've put my foot on the pedal more, and I've got 2 promotions in the last 3 months, just because I've just been working harder, focusing more, and my why is stronger, basically. So I'm really, really excited about where it's taking me. And it just goes to show that this business just fills the gap for so many different people. You've heard so many stories tonight, but for me, before, it cushioned me financially and kind of with my lifestyle, for the freedom and everything, saved me having to get like another full-time job or business. But recently, over the last few months, I've been able to think, oh, I need more money so I can work harder. Where else in the world at the moment can you suddenly go, I want some more money, so I'm gonna, and you can get it. It's just not possible. So I absolutely love the business. It's given me, as I said, all those precious years with my daughter. Now she's a teenager almost. She's not going to be needing me around. So, but I can look back and think I've got those precious moments as memories. So I'll be forever grateful for this business. I absolutely love it. And I just think that if you haven't joined, and if you're looking at it tonight for the first time, it's a no-brainer. You've got absolutely nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain. For £50 to be able to buy a business, I mean, that can give you the lifestyle that you want. Like Lena has just, gone into the amazing club, can we say it, the Millionaire Club today. You can do what you want with this business, or you can just earn a few £100s a month. So it's got everyone covered, basically. So yeah, highly recommend it. Thanks.
You, Paula. Honestly, no one deserves it more than you. You absolutely, really, really do. We're so, so proud of you. And we can't wait to see you on that stage so we can all scream and shout and cheer and clap and party as well. We've missed our
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. So we've had obviously some incredible testimonials this evening. So I'm not going to, we've got an amazing guest speaker coming up. I will just say that I've been in the business for 4 years now. It's totally transformed everything for me. Before I started, I suffered severely with depression, anxiety. I barely left the house. There's no chance I would get on a call like this. I wouldn't even turn my camera on. I wouldn't even turn my microphone on. So it's totally transformed my health, my confidence, anxiety and depression free, no medical claims, and on my income I earn now 3 times more than what I did when I was working full time. So it's just the full ticket, it really, really is. So I'm going to pass you quickly over to James, and then we're going to introduce our guest speaker this evening.
Oh, great. Well done, Sara. And thank you, everyone. And so many congratulations to you, Paula. Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, all I'm just going to say very, very quickly is that I've been involved for 32 years, and it has just been absolutely phenomenal. I couldn't ever have imagined what I was joining when I stepped through the door to come to Juice Plus. It's been really, really extraordinary. But the most amazing thing is the best is yet to come. So, if you're thinking about what's happening in January, we are just about to go into the most enormous worldwide growth. So please come on the journey with us. It's so exciting. And I'll hand you back to Sara.
Thank you, James. And I've just seen in the comments that someone said Charlie was supposed to speak, and I'm like, I really hope I haven't missed anyone off. Is there a Charlie who was supposed to be speaking on the call this evening?
No, I don't think so. But if they were, we'll have them
Charlie,
on
and you want to speak, then Charlie just
on next week, obviously. But we just got to keep to our program now. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Sorry, I just was dreading that I've missed someone off the list. So we're going to push on, and we are going to have our amazing guest speaker tonight, who is the lovely Chelsea, who's a National Marketing Director, Club 24, and she's going to share her incredible journey with us.
Oh, I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
I can. Hiya.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you. If you just take it away and tell us about your amazing journey, we're so excited.
Okay. So I've been in the business 6.5 years now. I think it'll be 6.5 years, 7 years next year. And when I joined, I had a really good job anyway, but I was just kind of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm a mum of 2 now, but at the time when I very first joined, I only had Sienna. But prior to like going back to work, I was obviously pregnant with Sienna. I went back to work. Obviously, I went back to work part-time because it had Sienna. I used to work full-time. And obviously, when you have a baby and you go back to work from full-time and then that drop to like part-time pay, well, you drop anyway from maternity pay is like a massive shocker anyway. And I just remember thinking, like, how am I supposed to live on this money? Like, I had a partner, but I hate asking for anything. So I got myself into quite a bit of debt while I was on maternity leave because I just wouldn't ask him. If I was skinned, I'd refuse. I'd be like, I'd put it on a credit card, like I won't say anything, which got me in a lot of trouble. But, you know, I went back to work and I remember just thinking, like, what is this? Like, got to be more to life than this, because I put Sienna in childcare and I had to put it into childcare at 10 months, and I had to put it in because I had to go back to work. There was no other way of doing it, and I had a bit of a battle with work because they were supposed to be like child friendly, but they were saying I had to work a certain amount of days, and I was like, I've got to put my child extra days in nursery there. So I pretty much was working to pay for my child to be in childcare. That was how I looked at it. And the day that I put Sienna in nursery, the first day when I went back to work, I'll never forget it because it just sat with me for so long. She clung around my neck. She cried, I cried, and when I got into work, I remember sitting there thinking, I just gave birth, I carried this baby for 9 months, gave birth, spent all this time with this little person, and then just give it to someone else to look after while I went to work to basically pay for that. So that was that. And then Sienna was like probably nearly 2. And in that time, I'd had a few issues with work, with like, you know, having to take time off if Sienna was ever poorly. I suffer with a condition called endometriosis, so I had to take quite a bit of time off work for, you know, in the hospitals and stuff like that. And they kept kind of asking me questions about it. You know, if anyone doesn't know what endometriosis is, it's, you know, a women's condition. It's basically a disease. There's no cure. And I remember my manager saying to me once, like, oh, it's just about period, like you need to come in. Sorry, guys, who were on this call. But I was just like, and it was a woman as well who said it to me. And in the end, I ended up going in with like a big list of things. You know, they didn't care about me. They just didn't care about, I was a number on the seat to them. So I remember when Sienna was about 2, she had chicken pox, and they basically said like, well, can you get someone else to mind her? I remember thinking, what is going on? I work for a bank, a well-known bank, and I was well paid, but it just wasn't enough. And that to me, that really hit me hard when they said that to me. I was like, you want someone else to mind my child so I can come into work for you? No. And my friends had started doing Juice Plus. She was a single mom, and I just kind of thought, right, what is she doing? Because I'm seeing her like, you know, living her best life. She was a single mom, and I've knew her for 20 years. I knew she didn't come from much money. She'd asked me a few times, and I was like, no, it's not for me. So just remember this, when you're on this. I said no 5 times. So them no's are not a no, they're a maybe. And that's what I think all the time now, because I think I said no 5 times. she doesn't mean no. When she says no, like she's thinking about it, she's going to be watching. And then I kind of went, right, just show me what it is, because I was very skeptical as well. Like, this is a biggie because I really suffer with my weight. I was very, very underweight. And this is another thing where people think Juice Plus is about weight gain, weight loss, and that's all that we're about. Well, it's not, and I'm a prime example of that. I was very underweight. I think my lowest was just under 5 stone. And I had the doctors didn't know. They when I kept going and saying like something's wrong, they just kept putting me on different kinds of diet programs, nutritional things, and eventually they said like there's really nothing wrong with you. Every time my blood tests come back, I was fine. And it took me 2 years to push for them to really look into it. And I had a parasite in my stomach for 2 years, which was why my weight was rapidly like dropping. And so that's had like a big impact on me, like over the years. We managed to obviously get rid of it and everything, but it had a big impact on my health and my stomach and stuff. So then they put me on the Ensure shakes to help me gain weight. And this is why I was so skeptical about our products at the beginning, because I was like, I just don't want to take any other shakes. Them Ensure shakes put me in hospital and I nearly lost my kidney. So, people are so quick to trust the doctors and so quick to go, I'll take them because the doctors have given me them. But for me, I didn't think anything of it, and I was using them to gain weight, but the protein in the shakes were too high for my body. So I ended up nearly losing my kidney. I was in hospital for a month. So when this came around, I was like, I'm not touching them shakes, like I'm not. But then she showed me all about it. I was like, right, okay, this is a plant-based product. It's, perfect for me. Once I started putting the weight on, I'd got more into like my health and nutrition and knowing what I was putting into my body. And then I started using the products, and within a few weeks, I've never felt so good. Like my hair, my skin, my nails, everything was really damaged from me being underweight anyway. My energy was so like, I wish I knew about these products when I had Sienna, because every mum needs these, like every mum. And then obviously going forward, I jumped in with again, you said there, you jumped in with the product and the business. Like I just done both together because I was like, I'm going to do it all. I hit my first promotion in 2 weeks, and then I jumped pretty quickly with the business. I jumped to QNMD within 5 months of being with Juice Plus, which looking back now, I think, wow, I don't even know how I've done that, to be honest. I really don't. But it's taught me so much. It's took me 6 years to get to NMD, but them 6 years and that journey has been massive for me. I feel like it's helped me grow into a better leader, and just knowing more. Like I've learned so much, and it's been ups and downs, this business. Like when I look back, it hasn't all been straight plain sailing. There's been good times and bad times. I've nearly hit NMD before, and then I lost a lot of my business. Other things come around and people think the grass is greener. I've lost a lot of my business, and what's made me stay is what people ask me is my love for these products, the way they make me feel, the way they help my customers feel, seeing my team members achieving them things. That's what makes me stay. And I feel like, my money's gone up and down a lot, and that's how I know I'm in it for, not just in it for the money, because my money's dropped massively before, and I haven't thought, right, that's it, I'm quitting. This is rubbish. Like I've thought, right, I've got to work harder. I need to do more. And that's, I think my love for the business is right there. And as long as like my girls are smashing it, like the beginning of this year, I just thought, you know what, I am absolutely, when we went to, was it Edinburgh was our last convention, wasn't it? Because we've not been allowed out this year. And I remember being at that convention, and you'll go to so many of these events, and you've got to be in that room to feel like that love and the energy that I wish we could bottle it up and just give it to everyone. But when we went to Edinburgh, I was like, right, I'm not coming to another event. I'm not coming to another one of these as a QNMD. I'm not doing it. I used to fume when people were walking through with the NMD flag. I'd be like, oh, again, I'm just here sat as a queue. But things have happened over the years, and I remember Lena said at a convention, I think it might have been that one actually, or maybe the one before, she was like, I thought I was stuck, but I was actually really comfortable. Like I was comfortable with a a good wage. You know, I kind of built a residual income, well more than me full-time wage anyway, you know, what I used to get with the bank, which was amazing. And I was very comfortable. So when Lena said that, I was like, you know what? I am comfortable with this. Like, I need to step out of my comfort zone, get uncomfortable, and, you know, really, really go for it. And so at the beginning of this year, I started with one leg. My business dropped to one leg. If anyone's on the call, you know, that's just like I've got one successful team underneath me, and I'm finishing this year out with 12 strong wide legs. Like, woohoo! I know. And I think, again, at the beginning of the year, I look back to like where I was at mentally. Like, I suffer with anxiety, like, you know, like yourself, but mine's a lot of post-traumatic, so it kind of comes in waves, mine. And we had like a big loss in our family earlier on this year, so it kind of triggered everything off again. And I thought, I can't keep doing this, what I'm doing. And if it wasn't for this business keeping me focused and, you know, giving me something to focus on, I really, really don't know what I'd have done. So at the beginning of the year, I just kind of had to wear with myself. And it was probably my mum and dad. They were like, look, you've been doing this for a long time now. Like, do you not think you should look for something else? I was like, 1, don't swear at me. 2, no. Like, I was absolutely livid. I went home. I was really upset with my mum and dad. But obviously, them looking out, they see me like working hard, really trying. And I kept thinking, like, is there something wrong with me? Is there something I'm doing? But really, when I look at it, I think there's times when I probably weren't working hard enough, and I thought I was. So at the beginning of the year, I thought, right, that's it. I'm sitting down. I'm gonna prove everyone wrong. I'm gonna show them. So I kind of set myself a few things. So I've wrote a few tips down. So do you want me to just go ahead and just like share them? Because this is how I changed my business around this year. These are the 5 things that I've definitely changed. I hired myself. I literally hired myself. And instead of, you know, just like, oh, I'll work here and there, I was like, right, these are my work times. Okay. So if at the moment you may be feeling the same way I was feeling, I'm just a little bit unorganized and stuff, right, sit down, do your time management chart and be like, these are my work times. Like, we are so lucky at the moment with the power hours and all of the you know, the support and everything that we get. We never had that when I first joined. James, I'm probably sure you never had that when you joined 32 years ago, but you know, 6 years ago, we winged it. Like, my upline didn't know anything. She was just like, every time I asked her a question, she was like, I don't know. So I don't know how I even hit Q, because I pretty much wing that. We've got power hours like 3 times a day now, and then power hours are what are going to absolutely build your business. So if you're not getting on them, ask yourself why. Like, what's your distraction? What's the reason why you're not getting on them? Or if you know you can't get on at that time, the power hours are there for you in the group. Catch up with them whatever time suits you best. So really, really use them, because in that time that you hire yourself, you're going to be productive in that time. You know, I've got 2 kids. I know what it's like being really, really busy. So just making sure you're being productive with whatever times you've set yourself. You know, I do like the morning, I'll get up, I'll do my cardio while the kids are in bed, and then I'll do my power hour, and then I put my phone down. It's really important to kind of step away from the phone and not feel like you need to be on it 24/7. And then I have the time with the kids in the morning, you know, having that nice quality time, and then, you know, I'll set myself work hours throughout the day, and I'll kind of work around Jax, because Jackson's home with me most of the time, which is another thing. I'll just digress a sec, but I put Jackson into childcare. Obviously, Jackson's 3 now, on my terms. Now, I wouldn't have had that if it weren't for this business. It was the best experience for me and for him. He skipped into nursery. I did cry, I'm not gonna lie. I still cried when I came home, because I was like, oh my God, it was such a nice experience. And to be able to have that from the first experience I had with Sienna, it was really, really lovely. And I'm very grateful for this business for that. So I kind of just work around him in the day, and then nighttime, like, that's my work hours. Like, my family know, like 6 o'clock, 6:30, kids go to bed. And then, you know, mummy's downstairs and mummy's working, you know, and I don't go to bed. I get up at 6 o'clock. I might go to bed at 11. And I gave myself a cut-off time. This is another important thing. And I think Sinead Kavanagh said it on a call once, and I thought, she's right. You know, we've got to get them hours sleep in. I used to be up on my phone for hours and hours. and maybe not going to bed till 1 o'clock, and then feeling tired the next day. And, you know, our products are amazing, but we need the sleep, right? You know, we need to get some sleep. So I cut myself off at that time. Obviously, if there's, you know, certain things, I'm not like 11 o'clock, right, phone's off, but I'll, you know, wrap things up by 11 so I can get a good few hours sleep. My top tip number 2 is, you know, have content days. You know, this is a job, like, use this and use content days wisely, like, you know, getting you know, product content, pictures of yourself, and so you're able to have time to like edit them pictures and make them look nice, and you've always got, you know, product pictures in your phone, always got something to use then, and you're not like, oh, what can I post today? You know, getting like in your notes and stuff, posts and everything ready, just so that you're organized. You know, that's another thing I've wrote on there, is come up to the next one, is organize. Organizing your phone, that was a biggie for me. Instead of scrolling and trying to find a picture, you know, I've got certain albums in my phone. Really getting organized with your phone, your time management. And this was again another game changer for me this year, the DMO book. I know there's a link for that in the thing. Honestly, I always kind of wrote my day out anyway, pretty much like this, but you know how much time that saved me, just being able to tick it off and not having to write the same thing every day. And then obviously making sure that your DMO is done, like non-negotiable, not going to bed till it's done, like not going, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. Like, no, that's not going to get you to where you need to be. You know, your attitude needs to be about, I'm not going to sleep till my whole thing is ticked off. Self-development, that was a massive thing for me this year. I really needed to go to work on my mindset, because I think I always used to be like, you know, I am NMD, and I used to do my affirmations, and I believed it, but I didn't believe it was going to happen. I was like, you know, I am NMD and I am Club 24, and you know, I was Club 12 for a long time, Club QNMD, Club 12 for a long time, and I was just thinking, this is not okay anymore. So I used to get on the cross trainer in the morning, and I'd be like listening to me self-development and saying it out loud, and it sounds so silly, but I'd be like saying the NMD speech while I was on the cross trainer. My neighbours probably thought I was a bit insane, but I just didn't care. I walk in the dog, saying my affirmations, genuinely like visualizing myself walking on the stage. And you know what's so funny? Well, it's not funny, it's quite sad, but all the time it took me to get to NMD, and I couldn't even walk the stage. I was fuming. I was like, just trust this to happen to me in a pandemic, and I can't even walk that stage. So now I'm like, right, I've got to be IMD by the time we go to the next convention, so I can do 2 walks just to make up for it. I was like, Simon, I'll make sure I am carrying that flag, no matter what anyone said. I'll fight for that flag, like I'm carrying it, because it's been that long. So that's like, again, you know, my self-development. You know, I've got loads of books there. I can share that with one of you guys after the call. Just so, you know, some of the ones that I've really listened to. The My Miracle Morning was a major game changer for me, to make sure I got up early. Yeah, so your mindset, just making sure that that's like is right, you know, getting rid of your distractions, getting rid of anything that, you know, any negativity around you. If you're around negative people all the time, like I really learned to switch off. Like I go to my mum and dad's house and the news is on. I'm like, what is this on the TV? I always turn it off. I'm like forever telling them they don't need to be watching it. My dad loves to fill me in on the government, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I really don't want to know. So I have to kind of switch off, and when I go around now, they know not to speak to me about anything like that. I'm like, no, not happening. We just don't want to hear it. And if you find yourself ever in like a negative conversation, I always find a really good way to get out of it, or to finish on a positive, because I'm like, no, this is, the universe is listening. And number 5, my biggest one is just do not quit. Okay, like I've been in this business for years now, and there's so many times where, obviously Carly's amazing, she's my upline, and there's so many times when I could have quit. Okay, I have sobbed. I've had team members hit NMD before me, which, you know, was amazing. But you know, it gets to a point where you just think like, I've had enough. But I always knew it was gonna happen, and that's what you need to believe. You need to know that this business is for you. Use the product, love it, share it, preach about it. Don't care about what anyone else says, because if you're using the product, loving it, sharing it, nothing anyone can say, no negativity can get in your way, because you know it works. Okay, anyone who says anything negative, delete, block, bye. That's like my new motto. I don't get into any arguments, not anymore. On Facebook, I've got no time for that. I just, delete them, because I think, well, if you don't want to believe that this works, or if you want to, get into a thing about it, that's not for me. I've got no time for that. And you just got to keep going for it. Honestly, like, it will happen. You've just got to believe it's going to. Like, going to conventions and seeing people up there, and there's people who joined after me hitting NMD, and I'm like, come on, give me a break. But if you go to work and you absolutely go for it, it will happen. Like, I've just looked at my paycheck today, my online paycheck, and it's took me 6 years, but I'm officially a 5-figure earner. I know. I checked it 3 times. Then I got Carly to check it, and I was like, but the beginning of this year, my parents and my partner were telling me to quit. Like, they were saying, come on, there's got to be something else, and blah blah blah. My pay was we're cutting it. Imagine if I'd have quit. Like, that's going to go into my bank account before December, and it's just, we've just booked I've just booked Tenerife for New Year's Eve, so we're just we're going to jet off, and it's just been the best, most amazing journey I've ever been on, and I just absolutely love what we do, and yeah, I'll never ever stop.
That was just absolutely incredible. It literally gave me goosebumps. My story is quite similar to yours, so I really, really related to so much of that. And huge congratulations. What a Merry Christmas. First 5-figure pay 2 weeks before Christmas.
I know. And you know what's really funny? Obviously, I don't know, using my vision board behind. At the beginning of the year, I was like, right, I'm going to enter like 10K by Christmas. Like, that is my thing. That's my goal. And we actually did more than that. But that was on the vision board, and it's, it was more for, like, I wanted that for the house funds, like, we want to buy the house and do them thing, and I wanted that's been set on that vision board since the beginning of the year, and it just feels very surreal. Like, it probably won't feel real until I actually see it in my account, but it's happening. We've done it, and the team have just been incredible. Like, lockdown was unreal. The team were amazing. And I'm just really excited now. I've said to the guys, like, I want 10 NMDs by December 2021. I'm going to work with them. Like, 2021 is going to be my year of, like, working really closely with the team to get them to the same level as me. Like, it's all about them next year. So I'm really excited.
Absolutely love it. And I was going to ask you what your vision for the future is, but obviously, as you said, helping as many team as possible achieve what you've achieved in the coming year. Yeah,
because the amount of messages I've had today of people seeing their paycheck, just before Christmas, and it's just the best feeling, like, seeing them achieve. It's great what we do, and I love what we do, and the money is great and stuff like that, but when you see people coming in, like, through lockdown, we had girls with no income, like, picking up 4 figures during lockdown, who lost their whole businesses and no income, and etc. And yeah, it's just been an amazing year. It's been amazing.
Well, huge congratulations. I'm so excited for 2021. Can't wait to see you walking across that stage twice, holding the flag.
I will have that flag.
Thank you so much for jumping on tonight and sharing your story. It's been amazing. We really, really appreciate it.
Oh, no, thanks for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you to all of our incredible speakers this evening. Thanks again to Paula. Congratulations to Paula. And thank you to James for arranging. It's been another amazing call. We hope you've enjoyed it. We are getting ready for the most exciting year we have ever had. There's never been a better time to be getting joined. Message whoever invited you onto the call. Thank you. And so where do I sign on the dot line? Sorry, James, to go on.
I'm going to say just very quickly, everyone, Saturday, we've got our wonderful online success training. So 10 till 12 in the morning, all free on this Zoom login. We got 6 amazing speakers who will be going into the detail of how you can make this rock. So really, please join us. It's all for you. Back to Sara.
Thank you so much. So excited for Saturday. And like Chelsea said, there's so much support and training available at the moment. It's totally free. There's absolutely everything you could ever need to help you build an incredible business online. And it is honestly the best time to be getting started. So thank you all so much for joining. We hope you enjoyed it. And we shall see you all next week.
Take care.
See you.
Bye. Bye. Bye.